Hey fam, welcome back to my channel. I am Norma J, the Cannabis Queen. Thank you so much for tuning in. Listen, I just wanted to pop in real quick. I got my little hat on. It's cold outside. Got some errands to run. So I wanted to pop in and do a quick video just to give you some things to look at for the weekend so you can be getting your cannabis information together, so as the week starts you can have something that you want to possibly do some research and get involved in. So why don't you grab a piece of paper and pencil, get you a nice adult beverage, and come on back and let's get started. All right, so first one on the list is going to be ACAN. Okay, so ACAN is basically a cannabis real estate company. It says ACAN has a licensing procurement division that specializes in winning lucrative cannabis licenses for their clients. Okay, so they know where the money at. All right, second one is Aurora Cannabis, right? Aurora Cannabis is out of Canada, and of course we know that that industry, that area is really booming in Canada, so we want to pay attention to Aurora Cannabis. Aurora Cannabis focuses on the medicinal side. It specializes in delivering medical grade cannabis products at affordable prices. So that's Aurora Cannabis. You guys are going to go in and do your own research. Remember, I told you you need a couple of different resources. Of course, you can try, Yahoo Finance. I use Yahoo Finance to read up on articles, MarketWatch, Bloomberg, Forbes. There's so many different good resources out there that can help you make your decisions, but you have to be doing the research. Okay, you got to do the research. Don't just pick something out of a bag. Find out about that company. Okay, all right, so the next one is AMMJ. AMMJ is a consulting firm. American Cannabis is essentially an all-in-one a one-stop shop for the budding entrepreneur. Okay, so if you need help with licensing applications or getting established in the market, then AMMJ would be a company that you could possibly look into. All right, next company we're going to be talking about is CANN, and CANN is General Cannabis Corp, and it has multiple subsidiaries, which means that it's probably been around for a minute since this industry got going. They have several divisions. So far, their data is encouraging. Over the last 4 years, the top line sales have shot up nearly 1,400%. Okay, I had to pause for impact right there. All right, so 1,400% is nice. That's nice. That's a nice improvement in that position. All right, the next company we're going to talk about tonight is Peak Pharmaceuticals. Peak Pharmaceuticals is a pet company. Okay, it's a pet pharmaceuticals company. They're specializing in medications that are catered toward pets and animals. So you definitely want to make sure you have your portfolio diversified, right? And human medications are important, but so are pet medications. And there are a lot of people that really do want to make sure that their pets are taken care of, and they are very interested in alternative therapies, such as cannabinoids. So you definitely want to make sure that you put that one on your list. We are not crossing out anything. Everything is on the table. All right. So GB Sciences is next. All right. GB Sciences. Let's see here. It says medicinal cannabis applications typically mask patient syndromes, but have yet to decisively cure ailments and diseases. CB Sciences Inc. would like to take a crack at using cannabis to treat serious conditions. Last month, GB Sciences announced a clinical trial to treat early to moderate Parkinson's disease using its proprietary cannabis therapy. Moreover, this will be the first such study involving human test subjects. The implications are obvious, and should GB Sciences extract promising results, it could upend the pharmaceutical industry. So, what they're basically saying is that this particular company has some pretty hefty trials going on, and should those trials come out with positive results, that could definitely have a positive impact on this particular stock. So you just have to keep your eye on it. If you invest in it early, then you'll actually enjoy that growth. If it doesn't do so well, you could potentially lose. So, that's just a chance you take. But when they're doing these clinical trials, it's a great opportunity to get in on some possible movement. And those of us who trade in the market, we understand that clinical trials can go either way. You can be great or it can be not so great. So, you know, you always are going to have to assume the risk. All right. The next one is hemp. Hemp is not a marijuana company. They want to make sure you know that. Often used interchangeably, both hemp and marijuana originate from the cannabis plant. We do understand that part, but that's where the similarities end. Primarily, hemp has very little THC content and thus is not a psychoactive drug, right? This distinction has significant implications toward legal matters. Recently, the very conservative state of Oklahoma legalized hemp, becoming the 37th state to do so. Such legislative tailwinds boost firms like Hemp Inc., which specializes in the cannabis derivative. Moreover, hemp legalization increases agricultural revenues and employment opportunities. All right, so hemp is another good place to watch, HEMP. That's another good option. Make sure you have that on your list. All right, and so the next one we have is IGC, India Globalization Capital. So it says, India Globalization's primary revenue generator is its legacy infrastructure business. However, it's increasingly shifting its focus towards medicinal cannabis, and for good reason. More pharmaceuticals today are at least willing to give cannabis a second look as a legitimate therapy. It is. We know it is. We know cannabis is doing outstanding things medicinally. All right, IGC has clinical trials prepared for cannabis-derived treatments for seizures, epilepsy, and Alzheimer's disease. In addition, IGC developed, phytocannabinoid therapies to alleviate seizures in dogs and cats. So they have some therapies out already that have shown promise in dogs and cats to alleviate seizures. And hey, some people love their animals like we love our kids. And so those therapies are very important, and that could have significant growth potential on your portfolio when companies like that show promise in these therapies. All right. All right. So Indoor Harvest Corp. Indoor Harvest Corp, INQD. That one, we go way back with INQD. Those of us who know it well, yes, we know. But INQD is one of those positions that you may want to just keep your eye on, make sure, see what you think. All right, it says, with so many people huddled into major metropolitan areas, the future of marijuana is in advanced cultivation technologies, right? Advanced cultivation techniques. How you take care of the plant. Specifically, companies that can facilitate home growth should find massive demand now that marijuana legalization is the dominant trend. Okay, let's see. To that end, Indoor Harvest Corp, INQD, allegedly has a solution. Allegedly. All right, I say allegedly because Indoor Harvest doesn't reveal much about themselves, and you will find that in this industry they do not like to talk about a lot of things that they want to keep under wraps. They just, how they treat the plants, the different techniques that they use, even the lighting systems that they use, the area that they grow the plants in, the soil that they use. A lot of companies just do not want to share their information, and that's just because of different types of competitors. They want to make sure that, if they're doing special things to turn out a special type of plant, they do not want anybody else knowing that information. So don't be shocked, to find it out. I've been to Colorado, Oregon, Vegas, all these different places, all these different growth farms, and you will see that they are very, very particular about the information that they share. And if they do share some things with you, they might make it sound an NDA or something. They're just so protective of their information about some of these plants. So just so you know, that's not uncommon. All right. And basically it's saying, of course, if you buy INQD, you're buying its potential, right? Which is what we're doing with most of these. We're buying the potential, right? Yeah, do your research. I can't tell you yes or no on anything. I'm not your financial advisor. All right. Okay. So next and the final company we're going to talk about tonight, I could go on and on and on with this, but the final company tonight we're going to talk about is Kaya Holdings, Kaya Holdings, Inc. Kaya. Enter into Kaya Holdings, the Kaya Shack retail store, and you won't initially find anything remiss, right? This is supposed to be the cannabis store of cannabis stores. All right, so if it weren't for the several Kush rolls, you'd think you were in a trendy shop. So basically, this is a storefront that is really doing well. It's really, you know, upping people's idea of what the cannabis market is going to be like. Go check their website out and make sure, you know, you kind of see what everybody else is seeing. This really does have some really nice growth potential in it. There could be franchising possibilities, all kinds of possibilities, you know, in the coming months and years with this particular company. But do your research on it. I really like some things that I read. It says, what we may be witnessing is an evolution in marijuana marketing. Rather than a medium for merely getting stoned, Kaya Holdings demonstrates that cannabis users come in all shapes and sizes. Even if you don't inhale, you have to admit that Kaya Shack appears innocuous. Moreover, Kaya will soon introduce a marijuana delivery service for legally permissible areas. Okay, so they're going to bring the product to you. All right. Again, this is the next step in marijuana evolution, where sector names offer the same services found in traditional businesses. So we call out for our pizza, call out for your product. I mean, you know, you got to think outside the box. You have to love these companies who are like, you know what, the need is going to be there. I'm going to provide the need. So we just need to be there as investors to enjoy the growth of that company and, you know, seeing it go from the ground floor to, you know, 10 stories high in 50 states all over the globe in different countries. And you got in on the ground floor. Hey, perfect. All right. So thank you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I just wanted to stop in, give you a few things to think about. Hope you took some good notes. And hey, listen, I'm going to start talking about different things on the channel. Some of you have hit me up. You watch me. You see my trades on IG. You see my stuff on Facebook. You know, I'm not really good with the whole Snapchat thing, but I do post on Twitter as well. And so you're asking me about Forex. I do teach Forex. I'll leave that information to my website down in the description box if you are interested in padding your bank account with some foreign currency money. We can definitely talk about that. I love trading. That's what I do. Like, it is just in. But I also love investing. I believe in long-term investing. I believe in it. I know that if you just hold on, you're going to see the fruits of your labor. You're going to enjoy what you sacrificed for. Hold on. Don't give up. Keep pushing forward. Keep buying those stocks. Keep building those positions. You are going to be so much better off than you were. And some of you, this is your first time ever even investing in the market, and you are investing in something that is on the cusp of being something wonderful. So hang in there. Don't let anybody tell you anything negative. Like, you keep forging ahead. And I'm going to even start to, you know, incorporate some different stocks. You don't have to just do cannabis stocks. There are so many budding industries. We're going to talk about these flying cars coming soon. I'm going to tell you where to look to get some flying car information, right? Because we want to be on the cusp of everything that this world is going to offer us, right? And hey, the Cannabis Queen, I'm going to make sure you have that information as best I can. I cannot and I will not make everyone happy on this channel. I understand that. I am not going to do it like other people do. I don't have any financial background as far as, you know, being a professional broker. I don't have charts and graphs and all that thing. I'm just going to talk my way through this, and hopefully something I say will pique your interest and you will open up a brokerage account and start investing in the stock market. That's my claim to fame here. And I hope that you will pass those traditions on to your children. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please hit that bell so that when I do pop up and be like, okay, we got some flying car information, that you'll get the information and you can help, you know, go out and do your research and see if you want to get involved. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. We are coming up on 20 minutes, which is much longer than what I wanted to do. So I just want to say thank you so much again for tuning in. I'll see you on the next video. Hey, let's get this money.